Today is February 17th, 2021, and we have lost the great one, the true expert, the man with talent on loan from God, Rush Limbaugh. This is a sad day for all Americans, really, because Rush, but he spoke what he spoke because he loved America, he loved her people, loved you, loved me. I don't really understand the dislike people have for him. I remember as a early listener to him, hearing complaints about him being braggadocious and controversial. It's always controversial with them. But he's braggadocious and blowhard and self-centered. They compared him to Trump. The way Trump is now, or was when he was president. Same words. All of those words are compliments to Rush Limbaugh. He's famous because he asked why not. Didn't believe in the word no. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't do what you cannot be a radio host talking about things that you grew up to listening to your father talk about. No, you cannot be a self-taught intellectual. You have to have degrees to prove you're an intellectual. No, you're not going to be able to support yourself, support others, by being some sort of sit-down disc jockey. Rush Limbaugh achieved it all. Unfortunately, the one time he was told no, it ended up getting him in the end. Rush was diagnosed with cancer January 2020 and was given weeks to live. Rush Limbaugh said, no, I can beat it. He didn't believe in the no-win situation. And Rush did beat it for over a year, over 52 weeks. His prognosis of weeks to live was he had 50 more weeks. You know, a year goes by so quickly, you forget when someone tells you something like that. When you look at it in the big picture, if you're on your deathbed, 50 more weeks sounds awesome. If you've ever survived a near-death situation, the change of seasons, the weather, the rain, the sun, all feels different. You love it all. Rush loved everything. He loved the weather. Gosh, when a hurricane would come through, he knew more about when it was going to hit, where it was going to hit, how it was going to affect the people that the hurricane came into than anyone I ever heard of. He became an expert at it. Same thing with aviation. He had his own plane because he hated the airline experience. Who likes it? He was an expert at flying. He knew planes, the makes, the models, what they were capable of, the way atmospheric pressure, weather patterns, things like that affected air travel. He loved cars. Again, he didn't talk much about it, but you could tell one time I heard him speak about an SL Mercedes 500. No, I take that back. 500 would be the engine. He had the 600. Sure. I know he did. Because he talked about the V12 engine. He talked about that car like a jockey talks about a prize horse. It was gripping to listen to him tell a story. Personally, on a political front, as someone who went into politics and enjoyed it as a hobby, enjoyed it as a livelihood, enjoyed it as a duty. Whenever there's bad news, a bad election, a bad result, it puts you into a foul mood. I knew the next day I had to listen to Rush Limbaugh. And as soon as his theme music hit, I started feeling better. He always made you feel better about the future, about what was to come. That's as American as you can get. Ronald Reagan was the foundation that taught the movement what conservatism is. Rush Limbaugh was a professor. And now, as we graduate from his course, we have to pick up the mantle. Remember not to question God about why Rush died, but to thank God. Thank Him in your prayers that Rush Limbaugh lived. Godspeed, Rush. Godspeed.